As an Army wife, I had the great timing of getting married right before 9/11. And I saw there was a real need, particularly in the military family community, to get more help. And so when I met Alan, General Salisbury, my co-founder, we committed to each other that we wouldn't let what happened to his generation of Vietnam veterans happen to my generation of post 9/11 veterans.
10 years ago, it was a dream, and today it is more than a reality. I can truthfully say that my work with the CODA Support Foundation has been by far the most important and most meaningful work, because we can see it in changed lives every day.
During 9/11, when the plane hit the Pentagon, I was inside the building. Still to this day, I can smell the smoke. I can smell the jet fuel. And part of that stays with me. It's why I'm dedicated to continuing the mission to support those who have served. When you get out there and you understand how many veterans there are and how many of prior generations have sat there and tried to reach out for help and not be available.
We still see Vietnam veterans, Korean veterans, World War II veterans that need our help.
I think there's going to be a tremendous need continuing on. We can't let those individuals who are coming home, pulling out of Afghanistan, pulling out of Iraq, become forgotten.
We are proactively reaching out to Afghan veterans to say, hey, how are you doing? We know this must be hard, and that your service matters.
We're fulfilling a tremendous need out there. And when I recognize after 10 years, we're still growing and we have a lot more to offer.
So what 10 years means to me at CODA Support is the amount of help we've been able to provide and lives we've been able to change. Military family members, veterans, parents, people who have been impacted by war need help, and we're in a position to do it.
What they helped me with is to understand what the mission of each organization was, right? And understand the tools that I needed and things I needed to work on.
Our team of case coordinators are peers. They're veterans or caregivers that have drawn on their own experience to ensure that not only can they help people get to resources, but they can talk to them.
We're there for the service members when they need us. And we now have that understanding and capability of how to reach out to them. That's a tremendous impact on a daily basis.
What makes us different is the personal connection with the whole family, and we stick with them until they are back on their feet.
I just felt heard. That's probably the biggest thing, is I felt heard. I felt heard and I felt seen.
And one of the most important things to me and Alan when we started CODA Support was that the services that we provide are all inclusive. It's not just about the service member or the veteran, it's about the entire family. It's about the spouses, the caregivers, the children.
As a caregiver to a disabled Army vet, I know the struggles of finding resources, support, and ways to advocate for our veterans. CODA Support offers real solutions to real problems that often military families are facing.
It wasn't just talking about it, it was her actions and her follow through and that relentless advocacy.
I think the next 10 years of CODA Support are going to be very significant.
The next 10 years of the CODA Support Foundation, I think, is one of tremendous growth.
We've really leaned forward in leveraging technology to connect the dots.
The most profound impact that we will have in the long term is through the creation of Patriot Link.
Right now, when people get out of the military, there's a transition process, and there's really no technology platform to support that transition back into communities. So our Patriot Link platform really allows, whether it's a provider or a veteran or a caregiver, to find exactly what they need when they need it. Trusted resources that are at their fingertips. So what CODA Support does with people and technology is it smooths the way. It shows you the path. We can transform access to care for the military veteran families that we serve.
In the very last article of the CODA Support, it says, I will do my share. And that's what we ask today.
If you're a civilian and you're watching tonight, please go to our website, codasupport.org. Join us, learn more, get involved, and please give now if you can.